Hello everyone, I am Paul with many voices and welcome back to Learn Swedish with me with Mol 12. The reason that last week there was no video and also the reason why I'm doing the video on Tuesday rather than Wednesday, or the stream. Well, last week on Tuesday I did have class, or actually... yes, I did have class. I haven't done this in 2 weeks, I believe. So after the first lesson, we didn't really get any homework. After the presentations of our interests, and given that it is a class of about 14 people, we ran out of time, so there was no homework. So there was no need for a stream. So I took that Wednesday off, and last week I sadly had to be somewhere else, so I couldn't stream then either. But tonight, on the 24th of October, on the Tuesday, when I normally would have class, it is currently school vacation here in the Netherlands, in the north part of the Netherlands, and thus there are no classes. So I am instead going to do the homework that I was given from last week tonight, and it is just a fraction of the book. We're also going to do the evening books, and we're also going to look at some other stuff that I've written down, but also some assignments involving stuff that was written down. So I think that I'm just gonna get started with the innehåll. Emil fyller år. Now, in Sweden, you don't say it is your, or you do say it is your birthday. Det är min födelsedag. You basically say that you've filled a year. So, Emil fyller år means Emil has filled another year. So he's gotten a year older. It's his birthday.
Sidan 12. Emil fyller år. Klockan är 6:15 på morgonen. Emil ligger och sover. Det är hans födelsedag. Idag fyller han 18 år. Det betyder att han blir myndig. Plötsligt vaknar Emil. Han hör några som sjunger.
Ja må han leva, ja må han leva, ja må han leva ut i 100:e år. Ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva ut i 100:e år.
I'm gonna stop it right here. Last year, my birthday was on a Tuesday, and since I had Swedish class on Wednesday, I decided to hand out some treats. It's a kind of a common thing here in the Netherlands. So when I did that, and I told everyone that it was for my birthday, my teacher back then, Eva, started singing that song. And I was just like, come on. But it's a good thing because now you know how it sounds. So let's go over the translation here. It is 7:15 in the morning. Emil is lying down and he sleeps. It is his birthday. He turns 18 years old. Idag fyller han 18 år. So he basically fills 18 years. Which isn't true because he has filled 17 years and he's now on his 18th year. Det betyder att han har blivit myndig. This was something that my teacher who also is Swedish, by the way. It's a different teacher. For the longest time, she couldn't find a proper Dutch word for it. And eventually, through an article, she found the perfect word. And it is handelingsbekwaam in Dutch. And it basically means not just that you have the right to vote, but that you are also held accountable as an adult. So, if you fuck up your finances like I did, you're responsible for that. And yes, I did fuck up my finances at some point in my life, a couple years ago. And if you are deemed handelingsonbekwaam, so you're not capable of handling your own stuff, then the court might decide to take away certain privileges and freedoms, such as, with my case, my financial freedom. I had somebody watch over my finances, and I had to ask him, could I have some money because I need to buy presents for Santa Claus and Christmas. But basically, when you're 18 in Sweden, you're allowed to vote, you're allowed to definitely drive a car, you're actually allowed to learn how to drive a car to get your permit once you're 17. But I think at 18 you're like allowed to get a car. You're also, like I said, completely responsible for everything that you do and everything that you fuck up. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's see if Google Translate has a legally competent. That's technically a very good and very clear translation. Are you competent up here that you're doing to be legally held responsible for all of your screw-ups? Like me having a cat without really knowing how to take care of her, but I am. So Yamahalevan, that's basically happy birthday to you. En ut I 100 år, har man leva ut I 100 år, is basically that you live until you're 100 years old. And the image that you see here is basically what is presented to him.
Emil lyfter på täcket och tittar upp. Det är Ellen, Jonas och Klara som kommer in i rummet. Ellen bär på en bricka. På brickan står en vas med blommor, ett ljus I en ljusstake och ett litet vitt kuvert.
Yeah.
Emil.
So, again, I was pointing to all of that up there while not having it on screen like the idiot that I am. So when I på bricka is the tray, står en vas med blommor, ett ljus I ljusstake, or ljusstake, but there's a candle in the candle holder, and a litet vit kuvert. That's the envelope.
Emil sätter sig upp I sängen. Alla säger grattis på födelsedagen. Jonas räcker fram 2 paket till Emil. Det är presenter från honom och Ellen. Emil öppnar paketen. Det är en tröja och en skjorta. Tröjan är blå och skjortan är randig I blått och vitt.
This is one of the words that I wrote down, as I do keep my eyes on the cat, but perfectly fine. I am going to have to really look through my notes here, because apparently I That's that. So that is this. So we're gonna go over these notes a little later. As you see, I've written down quite a bit. Yeah, I finally understand that too. That is part of the exercise that we're gonna do later down the line. And this is actually prior, so. Blah blah blah. From Kalla. That was an exercise that we did last time, I believe. I quite honestly don't remember. So that is that. We talked about this. This is what we have to do. Yeah. There you go. Finally, I found what I was looking for. Yeah, as you see here, I've written down some of the translations. Myndig, meerderjarig. That's basically the kind of literal translation, is that you're of age, no longer underaged, but the actual meaning is thus legally competent. Bricka, dienblad is your tray. Wit kuvert is envelope, white. Räcker från, just as Jonas räcker från 2 paket till Emil. Is you hand it to someone. So I hand you this packet of iced tea. Jag räcker från. Randig, that was the actual word that I was interested in for this case. Striped. So he gets a sweater and a shirt. The sweater is blue and the shirt is striped with blue and white. So, hey. Yeah, I'm still looking at my cats, by the way. There. Pixie. Yeah, she's mad that she's not getting attention right now. Too bad. Yes, I am wife still perfecto. Yeah. Also, a fun fact about the Swedish language and Dutch language. In the Dutch language, we have the option to make things smaller. So, dit is een pak of a liter, but you also have a pak of like 30 centiliters. That becomes a pakje. Een pakje drinken. Or I have a gift for you, an actual cadeau. But if it's a smaller one, it's a cadeautje. And in Sweden, and also English, they don't have that. So when it says that Jonas räcker from 2 paket till Emil, they could be this big, or they could be this big. Because here in the Netherlands we do differentiate in terms of size. So yeah, a sheet of paper is een vel papier. A smaller sheet of paper, een velletje papier of een papiertje. Moving on.
Du får byta om du inte gillar dem, säger Ellen. Nej, de är jättesnygga, tack, svarar Emil. Klara har gjort en teckning av en bil och ett hus till Emil. Han kramar sin lilla syster och tackar. Men Emil får en present till. Ellen räcker fram det vita kuvertet. Emil, 18 år, står det på kuvertet. Emil öppnar det. I kuvertet ligger ett kort med en bild av en dator. Vad betyder det här? Frågar Emil. Du har ju önskat dig en ny dator. Du får välja den själv, för du vet bäst vad du vill ha, svarar Ellen. Tack snälla mamma, säger Emil. Och tack Jonas. Han kramar både Ellen och Jonas. När Emil har klätt på sig går han ut till köket och äter frukost med de andra. Födelsedagen har börjat bra. Då ringer telefonen.
And that's the end of that. So, moving on. Du får byta om du gillar du får byta om du inte gillar dem, säger Ella. That means if you don't like them, you can exchange them for something else. No, they are absolutely lovely. Thank you, answers Emil. So Clara has made a drawing of a car and a house for Emil. The car, obviously, because he's 18. He has, I think, in the last book, he was busy with his driver's license. So now he wants a car and a house. Well, if you're 18, you might want to think about moving out. So he hugs his little sister and thanks her. But Emil still has one present to receive. Ellen presents the white envelope. Emil, 18 years old, does it say. Emil opens it, and in the envelope is a card with an image of a computer. Dator is computer. So Emil is curious on what it means. It's like, what does this mean? Well, you wanted a new computer. It's basically du har ju önskat dig en ny dator. Means you have wished for a new computer. But you can pick out one yourself because you know best what you want, says Ellen. Oh, thank you, lovely mama, says Emil. Oh, thank you, Jonas. And this proves once and for all, I did mention this in the last stream/video, is that Jonas came into Emil's life, or basically Jonas came into Ellen's life after Emil was already born, and then they had together Clara. So Clara is the half-sister of Emil. Not step-sister, not full sister, just half-sister. So yeah, basically Emil was allowed to pick out a computer for himself because he knows what he wants best. He thanks them and he hugs them both. Then Emil dresses himself and goes into the kitchen to eat breakfast with the rest. The birthday has started off really well. And then the phone rings. Ooh, how scary. What could that mean? Yeah. So, Mundik, once again, looking at the words, is coming of age, but more importantly, becoming legally competent. Singing lyfter på is he lifts himself up. So, Emil lyfter på täcket och tittar upp. So he's lifting up the blanket. At täcke is the blanket, or täcke, blanket. We've seen a lot of täckes in Duolingo recently. Bär på. Ellen bär på en bricka. I think that's a form of carrying. So, because you're carrying the tray, you have it with you, you're carrying it. En bricka is the tray, and vas is the vase. And et ljus is the candle. Et ljussteke. It's double S, so ljussteke. That's the candle holder. Et kuvert is the envelope. Setter sig up, so he's sitting up. Rekker fram, we've talked about that already, is handing over. Et pakket, or just pakket, is the present. And present is present. A pakket could also just be a package. Randig is striped. Jättesnygg is super lovely. And teckning, drawing, en till. Where would that be? Emil for en present till. So one left. Tack snälla mamma. What was that all about again? Föringstecken. Om man vill. Någon säger något. What else? This exercise, we didn't discuss this at all, but Ellen is Emil's mother. Who is Jonas? And this obviously refers to what is Jonas to Emil, his stepfather. Vilken present tror du Emil tycker bäst om? Varför det? What present does Emil, or what present do I think Emil loves the best? It's definitely the card with the PC. Why? Well, he gets a new PC and he gets to pick it out himself, so he can basically just get the most expensive thing with the best of the best of the best of the best. It's not gonna happen, but technically he could. En vem som ringer? Vem är det som ringer, tror du? So, who do you think is calling? Well, probably grandmother. Knowing this family. But that's basically where the exercise ends. I don't think we talked about this, so let's have a look-see. First, pratar Emil. Oh, that could also be it. Emil's actual father. Med sin pappa. Sedan äter han frukost. Efter frukosten går Emil till skolan. I skolan träffar han sina kompisar. Så, oh god. Meow. Då pratar Emil om pratar de om Emils recenter på lördag. ska Emil köpa en ny dator. Sen tänker han meow. Can you hear that? Let me know in the comments if you can hear that. Come on, kat. Kom maar. Kom maar. Oh, staat het in de weg allemaal. Kom maar. Hey. Hi, cat. You were on camera for a second. Hey. Sorry, this just has to happen. I'm gonna lift up my mic for a second so you can enjoy this. Gonna even rotate this a little over. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Every time that I sit down to do Duolingo, shortly after this happens. And I don't mind at all. Because she's adorable. Oh yeah, also last Wednesday I had to go to the vet. That's something that happened. In the evening. That's also a reason I didn't want to stream homework, because I had to go to the vet and I was quite exhausted. So, yeah, that's also the reason. She had an ingrown nail on her front paw, so I had the vet clip all her nails. And she's fine now. You're fine. You're fine, cat. You're fine. Right, let's go back to class. Sedan tänker han sälja den gamla datorn. Okay. Apparently, according to my teacher, we're not going to be working a lot with the book, and especially not with the eveningsbook, because you can just do that at home. Let's see, we have to skriv en eller ett framför substantiven, so we have to do en mamma, man, hon. En födelsedag. Födelsedagen. Den. En present. En pappa. En teckning. Ett täcke. Ett hus. Ett kuvert. Recenten panteckningen täcket huset kuvertet det den han den. Cool. And is there more? There is even more. Holy heck. And I'm gonna do it. Emils mamma bar en bricka på brickan står ljustaken och Q4-det. Q4-det. Bilen. Huset. Målat. Huset. Bilen. Blå. Okay, so at least I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Because otherwise I would have på brickan står en ljusstake och ett kuvert. But I think that this is the thing. So let's see. Emils han tröjan. Den skjorta. Den täckning. Den 2 paket. De. Hon. En kommer i rummet. De. Cool. Betoning. We're gonna do that next time. Because that'll be the other thing. Yes. That is this. Let us listen to the övningar for now, or do them. Holy heck, the screen is a little close all of a sudden. Emils fyller år. Yes, so klockan på morgonen. Maria ligger och sover. So once again, these exercises are basically a rinse and repeat. Yeah, okay. Of the other exercise, or the listening. Hon blir myndig idag. Vaknar. Hon fyller. That's fyller. Yes. There you go. 18 år, mamma och pappa sjunger. These are very boring exercises. Mamma ber. En bricka med frukost. Pappa ger 2 paket. Gratis på födelsedagen. Ja. Wanneer voor een... tröja, nog skäp. Nee. Hey. Also, why I didn't do the homework that I did receive, that was just... It was not book related. It wasn't tool related. It's because I was sick 2 weeks ago. Tröjan är röd och skärpet, which I believe was a skirt, är svart. Hon får kuvertet också. Hon öppnar kuvertet. Oh. Det ligger ett kort. Och pengar till en ny kamera. So she gets a card and money for a new camera. Cool. Det är krammar. Ett år. Oh, of course. Året. Ett bälte. Bältet. En jacka. Jackan. What was this again? Svaret börjar på B. Bilen. Kompisen. Brickan. Ljuset. Kuvertet. Yes. Tacken. Fickan. Kuvertet, sorry. Misspeld. Kuvertet. Yay! Okay, and now we have to do the opposite way. En bil. En teckning. Ett kort. And why am I copying it and not writing it out with the alt code? Because of course the program that I'm using to use my camera down here is messing up my alt combos. Ett paket. En vas. En K. En de... Wow. En der... En papa... Het is... Oh. Nou. Daar. Nou. Thread. Double T and probably thread. N. One R, right? Double R? No, just this piece, thank you. And there. Double R, Jesus. Right. So next week, Swedish, this should return on Wednesday. Let's see. Vad var en bricka? På brickan står det ett glas. I glaset har nog hällt mjölk. På brickan ligger småglas och en bulle. Maria äter först smörgåsen och dricker mjölken. Yay. För pronomen har 2 barn. De heter Emil och Klara. Skjortan är snygg. Den är blåkvitt. Emil är Klaras bror. Han är 18 år. Huset är litet och det är ganska gammalt. Ljuset står på det är tänt. Tänt. Let's look at what that means. Lit. Oh. The candle is on the table. It is lit. Klara har en ny tröja. Den köpte den... no. Hon köpte den igår. Almost had me there. Right. Gratis Emil. Sida 18. And that would be for next week. Cool. Okay. So let's see. In the hall... Hey, what's this? Don't we have any movies to watch? Wait, let's do everything. Okay. Moving on. And now I'll use multiple. We'll use mulets. Sorry, but that's as my mousepad. So, let's see. I did this already last time. Emil fyller. Hur mycket fyller 18 ton år? Hur många presenter får Emil? Actually, how many does he get? So he gets the tröja, that teckning, I think 4. So he basically gets 3 actual presents. The sweater, the shirt, and the eventual computer. But I'll count the drawing as a present as well. Hur ser skjortan ut? Är randig. Blått, double T och... what color was the other one? Skjortan är blått och vitt. Randigt i blått och vitt, double T. Varför har Ellen och Jonas inte köpt någon dator? So why didn't they buy the actual PC? Emil vet själv bäst vad han vill ha. So he knows best what he wants. Yes, jag lägger pengarna i ett kuvert och klistrar i en del. sjunger. He always sings because he's always happy. Vad står det i brevet? Jag ska skicka ett vackert present. Det var 2 filmer. Vilken ska vi... Här är 2 bra filmer. Vilken ska vi... Ja. Okej. Han fick en... kort av sin mormor. Väskan är så tung, jag kan inte bära. Okay, so this then is store. Bära kort en välja. So, välja means picking out. As in, I am picking out a proper present. Skriv meningar. Klockan... 7:30. Han till skolan i morgon. Ska de åka till Stockholm nästa vecka? Ska jag arbeta inte här? Röka du får inte nu vill vi inte skriva mer. And I agree with that. I don't want to write anymore. En morgon. So, ett rum. En födelsedag. En säng, which is a bed. Ett paket. En present. Ett år. En röja. Ett täcke. Ett ljus. En teckning. Oh, holy shit. I just had to do page 8 or 9 till 11. So we're gonna do these 2 as well, just to finish it off, and then we're gonna look into what else I wrote down. And Ricka ett ljus ett täcke en katt No, I'm not writing on her with a pen. Et hus. Et kuvert. Et goed. En säng. En gång. En en gång. Et kök. En frikost. En skjorta. En tröja. Ett paket. Okay, so here I have to do han, det, then hon, then hon, det, den, and han. Lastly, tänkte köpa dan och Jan är det första affären, hittade en snygg tröja. Då gick det till en annan affär. Där sa den 17. Jag måste sticka fin. I think I'm actually doing this wrong. Hey, Gansat, sorry. I am doing homework. Actually, on Tuesdays, started a couple weeks ago, I have class, but it is the school vacation this week. So rather than doing class and homework on Wednesday, I do homework today so that I have tomorrow off because I've got some other stuff going on tomorrow. Shit, shut the fuck up. En dator. Affären. Okej. Du vill lära dig svenska. Det håller på med. I am using multiple, and I am in a 5-year course, and I'm in the 3rd year. However, I was allowed to skip the first year because I already had a little bit of experience with Swedish. So my teachers, the one that I had last year and the one I have this year, challenged me to start with the 2nd year. Hey! Var är du från? Jag är från Holland. Du sa skriver på engelska. Actually, no. Don't write it in English, because this way I can actually learn better to translate. So I feel embarrassed to speak Swedish because my vocabulary isn't that great, and I am using Duolingo as well. Jag trodde du är från Finland. No, I'm not your neighbor. I'm from the Netherlands. But I'm just, like, my vocabulary is that shit that I can't even put proper sentences together other than the very few that I know from, like, the book and the little bits of Duolingo that I do. So but I'm basically just doing my homework. As you can see, it's multiple. Last year I had mol et, just the second half, and I did do almost all of year one, and almost all of year 2 repeat during the summer break. Varför skriver du på engelska när han vill lära sig svenska? Goal 2. Well, I mean, it's okay if he wants to write in English, but I don't mind if it's in Sweden. För han fattar inte så bra svenska. Fattar du? Jag fattar. I understand, because seeing it written down like this, I can comprehend the majority of the sentences, and the words that I don't fully know, I can usually just guess, and if I don't know it for sure, then I've got my trusty friend Google Translate here to help me like figure out what it means. Jag kan ju läsa på svenska enkelt. Yeah, reading Swedish is going decently well, yeah. Så du förstår. That's okay. It's cool that you decided to join me. But I think that this is done just until 11. That is that. That means that we are done with the mole section. That means that I now have to go over to this section. Because our teacher also gives us exercises. Swenglish! Oh, if you want proper Swenglish, there is one channel that you absolutely must check out. Let me share it with you. There you go. Regular, ordinary Swedish mealtime. They sadly haven't posted anything in like 7 years. Oh, not there. I meant this. He is Greek. He's not that good at Swedish either. Well, learn it together. Let's learn it together. You're half Greek, but both of you live in Sweden. This is the best kind of Swenglish there is. Okay, in what part of Sweden do you guys live? Just in the sense of like province. Varmland. Oof. Gonna have to look that up, I'm sorry. Varmland. Oh, Karlstad. That area. Is Mora part of Warmstad? Warmland? Warmland? Yes, I have a cat. Right here. Pixie. Huh? Here she is. I've only had her since end of July, so she's 7 years old now, but I've only had her since half of July, or end of July. 1 month. Last time I was in Sweden was a city trip in Stockholm, and the time before that was last year in the summer for a trip all the way to the North Cape. Yeah. Jättesnygg. Tittar. Oh my god, I remember this now. Looking at the No, I don't live in Sweden. I still live in the Netherlands, and my plan is to finish this 5-year course. So it's currently year 3, so I've got 2 more years to do after this. And afterwards I plan on migrating to Sweden. in between that, in between then and now, I want to kind of figure out how easy is it for a foreigner to get an apartment, to find work, because basically once I get settled, once I have an apartment, a place to live, and I get settled, I want to be working within 3 months. So what I intend on doing is either probably this upcoming summer. I'll get to that later. This upcoming summer, I want to have my resume translated into Swedish with the help of my teacher. And I'm gonna go through to a couple of towns in southern Sweden, go to a job agency like Manpower, present my resume, and then tell them, like, what if I just had moved to Sweden, to this particular town. I've just set up, I've explored a little bit so I know where to find what I need, and now I'm looking for a job within the logistical field. What are my chances? And if in one of the 3 towns my chances are good enough, then I'm going to take that year following to figure out what do I need to get an apartment, what do I need in terms of paperwork, in terms of money, and what other things I need in order to actually get an apartment. Then I'm gonna take a year to finish the Swedish course. And then basically once I finish this course, I want to move to Sweden ASAP. And I'm probably gonna head over to the town that I receive good news in. Why Sweden? That is a good question. When I was 16, I had to contemplate on what I wanted to do for a living. So my gymnasiet, basically. Specifically, which direction was I going? Was I going to commercial? Was I going into agriculture or technical? I kind of wanted to go into logistical. So an uncle of mine, who was a truck driver here in the Netherlands, took me on an inland truck driving thing, so that I could see what life of a trucker would be, and also to see the opposite side of logistics, not just the transport side. And I liked what I saw, but I was kind of curious what it would be like to be away from home for days as an international truck driver. And through somebody else, I was able to go with a trucker, and he went to Sweden. And I fell in love with Sweden. And ever since then, it has been Sweden. Though I'm pretty sure that if we would have gone to France, I would have fallen in love with France. If we would have gone to Italy, I would have fallen in love with Italy. If we've gone to Spain, I would have fallen in love with Spain. It just turned out to be Sweden. And I have gone to Sweden on vacation several times. I've always talked English because I just was too embarrassed of my own Swedish, even though people did push me to speak Swedish. But after last summer, when I went to Sabaton open air, this year it didn't happen, which is also one of the reasons why I didn't go to Sweden on the vacation this year. I met up with a couple of really awesome Swedish people, and that really motivated me to say, like, okay, the desire to move to Sweden is back. It's been going up and down and up and down and up and down for a long while, but it's finally going back up there again. And I really have to get my ass in gear in order to learn Swedish. And I have over here, if I grab it, don't care about that. This is for an online course which I started doing in 2018, and after 4 weeks I stopped that because the teacher wanted to hear audio. I just did all the manual, the homework, but I didn't speak anything. So all the grades were fine for that, but he or she wanted audio from me. So at that time I didn't have this yet. I didn't have the program yet. So I asked them like, okay, what kind of software, what kind of hardware, what kind of format do you want it? And die werken relatief ambitious. Det bra och bra förutsättning. Flytt. Tack så mycket. So after I requested info about what I needed to record audio and how they wanted to receive this, figure it out yourself. That was the answer. So I requested again, like, could you specify how do other students do this? Go figure it out for yourself. And that is a teacher. That is supposed to be a teacher. Yeah. So I just dropped that. So online courses was not going to be my thing. No, I don't like the Netherlands. It's a stupid country. Shut up, phone. But I received some information about a in-school, in-class variant of the course, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. I signed up for it. I presented myself on the open day last year, and I said like, hey, I have some experience in Swedish. I understand it a little bit. I've been speaking it a little bit, but it's basically so incredibly crap that I want to start from scratch. And for some reason I was able to say half of that in Swedish, and the teachers were already so impressed with me that they started to talk to each other in Swedish, and the only two words that I could understand out of their little was andra år, and I knew that they meant second year. So I asked them like, are you seriously talking about me starting the second year? Like, so you do understand us? Like, well, yeah, kinda, but that's not the point. I want to start from scratch. Yeah, but the first year is going to be your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s. I'm like, I don't mind. It's I have to start again from scratch. No, we're afraid that you'll think that this is boring. So start with the second year. And I started with the second year. Okej, det inte rätt finns där, eller det mycket dröger och spritt? Okay, that is my brain is drawing a blank on that sentence right there. Det förstår. I didn't quite understand the sentence now, but going back to the story, so I started the second year, and because of my lack of vocabulary and grammar, I could barely keep up. So after the second year, during the summer break, I decided to do the homework of the first year and the second year. And that's basically when I decided that I would want to stream it, because this was the only way that I could think of, that I could motivate myself to do it. Because, well, you guys showed up. And this is what I was hoping that would happen. And for the majority of the streams, no one showed up, but a couple times, a couple of Swedish people showed up, and we had some very nice conversations, and they helped me with the homework bits. So that's basically what I'm trying to accomplish. Normally, I will do this on Wednesday, but as I mentioned, that I was supposed to have class today, but there is no class due to some school vacation. And tomorrow I sadly have some stuff going on, so I decided to do it on Tuesday instead. So next week on Wednesday I should be doing this again, also 8 o'clock our time. Är det inte där rätt? Let's just copy that and paste that in here. Isn't it pretty nice there, or is lots of drugs and booze? Mycket droger och sprit. I'm not really bothered by drugs, as in people using it around me, because I usually tend to avoid that. Though Amsterdam can burn in a fire. I usually say to foreigners that want to come to the Netherlands, I say, do you want to see Amsterdam? Or do you want to see Amsterdam without the drugs and the sex? And if you want Amsterdam without the sex and the drugs, go to Haarlem. It's close by. So, rätt fint. No, I'm just tired of the Netherlands. I don't really think that I can properly explain on why I'm tired of it. There were times that I felt that I could not achieve my fullest potential here in the Netherlands. Though the past 2.5 years have definitely been uplifting for me. But I think that in Sweden, because I can start over and start from scratch, I can become maybe just an even better version of me. And that's something that I'm willing to chance, you know? It's about drugs and alcohol. Going down. It's not really that it's destroying the country. It's, like I say, it doesn't bother me because I tend to avoid that stuff. But yeah, I'm not really into politics because it's all bullshit. I mean, the cabinet has fallen, as we say that here. The parliament is gone because it failed. And then we have an election, and then the same prime minister gets re-elected, so we have the same bullshit for another period. And I'm like, if a cabinet has fallen, then that guy that was prime minister should no longer be eligible to be prime minister. But apparently he's allowed to be prime minister for like 12 years in a row. And I'm like, you fucked it up. And you keep fucking it up. Let someone else try. Maybe from your party, maybe from someone else. But nope. It has to be the same guy. But like I said, I'm not really into politics because I don't really care about it. And I don't like to talk about politics because I don't care about it. But yeah, it's just that I feel, I dream that I can be a better version of myself if I were to live in Sweden, because ever since I was 16, I've dreamt of living in Sweden. So in terms of mentality, I would literally be living my dream by living in Sweden. And it may have taken me 30 or 28 years, but I'm finally in a position, also financially and job security wise, that I dare to take that step. So that's basically that whole story. I remember the premise of this exercise, but I don't remember. God. Tittar in i lägenhet. Is dat ute i fönstret? Hon går. I've written this down, I think. Iets rummet. Yeah. Går upp. Han går upp. På trappan. Goes up the stairs. Han går in i rummet och går ut ur dörren. Stänger den. Mannen går vägen. Barnen springer. Down the stairs. Running down the stairs. Down. När. I thought it went down stairs. Ner för trappan. Then going up the stairs. Uppför. Greta går in i affären. Milan flyttar ut ur huset med sin familj. So these are basically additional exercises, part of the homework that we have to do, besides the multiple listening and the exercises in the book. Are born. The hell? What the hell? Do you guys understand this? Familien har barn, deras ålder. It's like the family has children with the parents, or children of the parents. De stiger Jesus. Affären ligger på torget. Och tittar till Eva. Hälsar på. Titta på. Now this is definitely Paul. Tack för hjälpen. Jag är glad. Ut. Kungen delar ut Nobelprisen. Det var det värsta jag har hört. Vad står det? Jasna går i skolan. Hur dags går hon i skolan? Och this is till, alldeles in, stäng. TV:n, är du snäll. Alla hjälper med disken. vill sätta... Det finns inga gardiner. Det står någon. Screw that. I kind of understand the gist of the exercise, but vad ska vi ha för? År. Affärer. Turisten går. Det går. Dit i köket. Redan har diskat. Foto. Finns både. Nope. I'm unable to do this exercise, and that is all from previous stuff, so... Right. There is one more thing that I have to do, and that requires me to look back where I written this. And that is not this, that is even further back. Because we have to listen to a song. And there were some questions that I had to answer. Oh my god. Guys, if you're still here, you're either gonna love this or hate this. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this now. Baja, that's the one. Yeah. Oh my god. So I'm gonna have to watch this, and I have some questions that need answering. I'm gonna have to watch this. Oh boy. Hey! Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh boy.
Här är Alfons åberg igen. 2 saker gillar han mest. Det bästa är när stora leker. Men pappa vill inte leka jämt. Det näst bästa är garderoben. För där finns pappas verktygslåda. Men aldrig får Alfons låna den. Ajabaja, du kan göra dig illa på sågen. Lek med pussel istället. Pussel är Alfons katt.
Vem är pussel? Okay, so... Baja. 1, 2, and 3. Så är Alfons cat. That is definitely the answer to that one. Och vad händer med pussel i berättelsen?
Det näst bästa är garderoben. För där finns pappas verktygslåda. Men aldrig får Alfons låna den. Aja baja. Du kan göra dig illa på sågen.
Det kan Ilja.
Bästa är garderoben. För där finns pappas verktygslåda. Men aldrig får Alfons låna den. Aja.
Aldrig.
Baja. Du kan göra dig illa på sågen.
Det kan Ilja på sågen. Oh, yeah. Swedish. Kan il på. Oh, not på. Can I not get this any louder?
Det bästa är garderoben. För där finns pappas verktygslåda. Men aldrig får Alfons låna den. Aja baja. Du kan göra dig illa.
Illa? Kan göra det illa? So it can hurt you. Cat! Are you really gonna sit in front of the screen? Really? Look. She's right down here. Hey. Thank you, Cat. Thank you. En ibland tycker visst för det. So it can hurt you. Okay, so that is not.
På sågen. Lek med pussel istället. Pussel är Alfons katt. Men vissa dagar vill pappa vara alldeles i fred. Han vill kanske läsa tidning eller se på TV och inte vara med Alfons alls. Då kan man få låna verktygslådan.
So the question is, Alfons cannot borrow Dad's toolbox, but sometimes he thinks that he can do it. Why does Alfons think that? From what I understand from just this part, he wants to do it because his dad doesn't want to play with him. Hans pappa vill inte. Vill inte leka med Alfons.
När papper vill vara i fred, då bryr han sig inte så noga om vad man gör. Idag är det så. Pappa läser tidning. Får jag låna verktygslådan? Säger pappa. Men akta dig för sågen. Alfons hämtar verktygslådan. Breder hämtar han också. Det är tungt. Spik och skiftnyckel och hammare och sågen. Pappa läser. Du får inte använda sågen. säger han bakom tidningen. Alfons rör inte sågen. Han börjar med hammaren och några spikar. Pappa läser. Du rör väl inte sågen? Frågar han bakom tidningen. Men Alfons har ju bara hammaren. Sågen rör han inte. Nu räcker inte brädorna, ser han. Får jag ta den trasiga pallen?
Oh, he wants to fix the stool.
Alfons hämtar pallen. Sågen rör han inte.
Is that it?
Nu måste han mäta också.
I need to fix let's look this up. I'm just gonna use Google Translate for this. He wants to fix that stol. Pall. Han vill fixa pappas stol. Pall. Yay! So, that is pretty much that answered. Vem är pussel och vad händer med pussel i berättelsen? The story. Vad händer? Händer. So what happens to the cat in the story? Okay, so that is the second question partially answered. So, Baja.
Jaha, tumstocken, pappa. Men akta dig för sågen. Alfons tar tumstocken och mäter. Sågen tar han inte. Sen spikar Alfons fel. Så hammaren kommer på tummen.
Ow!
Ganska ont. Sen spikar han fel så spiken blir krokig och måste tas bort. Jag måste ha tången, pappa, säger han. Pappa bara läser. Får jag ha tången, pappa? Ber Alfons igen. Alfons tar tången och drar ut spiken. Sågen rör.
Cat.
En sån konstig grej han gör.
Åh.
Ett staket. Eller kanske en koja. Nu är det färdigt. Pappa, titta vad jag har byggt, ropar Alfons. Pappa läser och läser. Åh, så fint. Så fint, säger han bakom tidningen sen. Men tittar inte alls. Du rör väl inte sågen? Det gör Alfons inte. För han kan inte. Han når inte så långt. Se, det blev en helikopter. Det är mitt i natten och månen lyser lekant.
Hey. What the hell? Zainohara, are you still here?
Och Pussel har blivit ett lejon.
Oh no.
Då prasslar pappa med tidningen och säger: ja, du rör väl inte sågen, va? Men det är just vad Alfons tänker göra. För Alfons landar i djungeln hos lejonet. Och oj, det stora farliga lejonet kommer hitåt. Hjälp! Skriker Alfons. Jag sitter fast och lejonet tar mig. Jag behöver sågen. Inte sågen, säger pappa från tidningen. Hjälp! Hjälp! Alfons, vad har du gjort? Byggt en helikopter? Och landat i djungeln, säger Alfons. Men du sitter ju fast. Hur ska du komma ut? Ropar pappa förskräckt. Alfons ser lurig ut och säger: om jag får sågen så kan jag såga mig i. Nej, sågen är ajabaja. Men Alfons tjatar att lejonet också är farligt. Så han måste ut ur sin helikopter. Pappa tittar på helikoptern och tycker den är fin och säger: kan inte jag få följa med så flyger vi bort från lejonet tillsammans. Och det är just vad Alfons vill mest av allt. Pappa kliver upp. Äntligen leker pappa.
Nilan Derde, thank you for the raid.
Länge flyger de. Ända tills TV-nyheterna börjar. Då måste pappa av. De landar hemma i vardagsrummet. Pappa kliver ur och säger: vänta lite, Alfons. Jag ska hjälpa dig ut. Jag ska bara hämta sågen.
Thank you, Gansat.
Alfons som ropar: nej, inte sågen. Du kan göra dig illa. Och jag kan komma ut. Det var bara på låtsas som jag satt fast. Jaha, titta.
Oh, Chippy!
Thank you for the follow.
När pappa lekte med honom. Och verktygslådan fick han låna också. Men pappa bara skrattade. Ajabaja. Så det luras. Alfons Åberg.
What have I learned? What have I learned today? Well, from wanting to fix your dad's stool to building an imaginary helicopter. But he's not allowed to use the saw. He could use the hammer, he could use the pliers, he could use the measuring stick, but he was not allowed to use the saw. Like, what the hell was I even watching? And this was part of homework. I had to do this for homework. Sågen. Yeah. So the last question is, vad händer när har byggt sig in? Pappa. So what happens when Alfons has built himself shut? Pappa leker. Nej. Alfons. Skrattar. Jesus Christ. This is what you Swedes were watching when you were little? Then again, when I was very little, I would watch something similar, but in Dutch. Holy hell. Now, there was one more thing that I needed to watch, and that was a song. Let me have a look. See, I have that in my WhatsApp group. Oh, yes. I had to watch this song. However, for those on YouTube, I am not going to upload this. This is literally the last part of the homework or assignments that we had to do. Since this is music, I'm not going to post this. I will be posting this link in the movie description, along with Baja. And I remember that I was supposed to do some... Oh yeah, regular ordinary Swedish mealtime. So let me write that down. Baja. Vi disk. Liption. Baja. Regular. Ordinary Swedish meal time and the Gabriella song. Right, so for those on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This has been quite the enlightening experience. For those on Twitch, do stick around because we are watching this song. So next week on Wednesday I will be back with probably more homework. And I'll tell you about how everything else went. So next week I've got class on Tuesday again. So I'll see you all next week. For those on YouTube, thank you for watching and goodbye.